Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is a reading for Sagittarius for the month of February. Before I get started, let me show you the two decks that I'll be using. Welcome everybody to my channel. This is the Mibramib Tarot. It's very quirky, very funny. It's a lovely deck, lively. And that's for the first half of the reading. And the second half, I'll use this Fantasy Tarot. Just a second, I might need some extra light there. Well, no, I think this is okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get down to the show. While I'm sitting here, while I'm standing, I just wanted to tell you, go visit my website, get to know me a little bit, www.christellemartinette.com. Take a look at what I do. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I work with past life regression. I work with soul therapy, and that includes all kinds of soul contracts, soul mates, flames, and things like that. Negative choices made, blocks and restrictions, and blah, 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 blah. Go take a look. So let's start and see what's in store for Sagittarius for the month of February. Sagittarius. First card out. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. I could just close it right here, but let's go. We shall see. We got 3 nines in a row. My God. All right, look at this. Look at this. All right, first we have the 9 of Cups, as I just showed you. Hi there, hi there, hi there. And then I have the 9 of Wands, and right after that, the 9 of Swords. I mean, come on. All right, now, then we have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. Look, Sagittarius, you know, things lately, November, December, January, all of these 3 months really had you we're seeing, look, I'm having trouble talking. I didn't even drink anything. Really have you doing a lot of work. You may have changed home, you may have changed jobs, you could got married, you know, those life-changing elements, those life-changing events. And they were not by chance. They were willed by you. You wanted that. You actually had your mindset on that, and that's what you did. All right, now's the time when you are just, what have I done? How could I have done that? You know, there's the downside. There's no depression here, but you may have gone faster than you expected. So the month of February is going to see you relaxing. You may take 4 or 5 days off. You may take a week, go somewhere. The cards are telling you you should do that. And at the same time, though, the speed does not let up. The speed does not let up. Because if you go away on a week for a holiday, for example, you just happened like fireworks just to meet somebody, and they click with you with what you're supposed to be doing. They give you an idea of where you can go to do this, that, and that. And it's fireworks. You're electric. You're on fire, really. And I'm going to clarify, I have these lovely Lenormand cards, the deck that Shivani, my friend, fashioned for me, and I would like to use them for this month's reading. I want to take a look at this 9 of Swords, this nightmarish card, to see what is, okay, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. All right, I have a tree. The Lenormands are an oracle deck with 36 cards, for those of you who don't know them. The stork, and they're usually numbered. These are not. And the clover. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, what does this have to say? You may be traveling back to the place from whence you came, from where you came from. If you were originally from India, you may be going back in February for a brief period of time for some reason. If you were originally from the United States and you're living abroad somewhere else, this is what I'm saying. If you live in Germany, you come from Italy, that kind of thing. So it will see you coming back. And it's a very, very lucky return. Precisely because, and I'll clarify this, Hanged Man, precisely because you are on fire. Everything you do turns to gold, actually. Let's take a look at this Hanged Man, the Hanged Man. We have the man, then we have the star, and then we have the fox. All right, now this again talks of work. And it talks about a person that you meet. And here I'm seeing it in the form of a man, could be a woman, but it's a person that you meet that crosses your path and gives you some kind of hint. In Italian, we would say dritta. They give you a clue. They give you, they counsel you to do something that you normally would not have thought about. If they say, if you're if you're a financial consultant, for example, and you're traveling to Italy and you meet someone and someone says, well, in the island of Sardinia, someone like you is really needed, because in Sardinia we have these barons, beep, 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 and they go on. And so they put you into contact with other people and you get connections. And so here you are really on fire. Even if you don't want to do that, it's just wherever you go, the doors open. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, now let me take the runes. I'll be casting these runes. They're bone runes, and let's see what they have. The runes are very special as divination tools. They come down. They're no nonsense. All right, there's no nonsense. They're very strong tools. Okay. Now, how now, brown cow? Nice, 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 nice. Okay, now, I've got Ansus here, Merkstave. Ansus is all about communication. And Merkstave, it tells you that you don't have to even do the talking. You don't even have to say anything. You're not even the one who makes the contacts. Everyone comes to you. They see this literal, it's a mixture of light that's so strong, it's like fire. And you don't even have to do anything. You just walk into a room and ta-da, real good energy for you. Real good energy. Then we have Lagus, Merks, Brightstave up at the very, very top. And it talks about you wanting to have this respite, this break, this 5-day vacation, worrying that the work will never get done. But then all of these connections are made and your world widens. And Lagos tells you it is a piece of cake. It is smooth sailing. No matter what you do, even if you go back to work a day late, everybody is fine with that because you come back with another client or something like that. And we have this karmic pattern here that is renewed in the month of February in relation to how you click with people, how you move networks, how you create networks, because you have the ability to talk to someone and then you both know the same person. And like I said, it's just lightning. It's like electricity. And this lovely, lovely 9 of Cups, what does it stand for, basically? It stands for an exchange. Whoop! It stands for a rune that's falling. The rune that's falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. This is Gifu. And Gifu is a give and take. Gifu is an exchange. And it's all about giving and taking, exchanging ideas in the month of February. did I get, then we have the key. We've got the key. We've got Ingvats here that talks about if you at all believe that you have to sit behind your desk, you have to sit behind your computer, you have to go to the grind, you have to finish that work, and you sidestep taking a brief trip, don't do it. Don't do it. One more time. Don't do it, because Ingvats tells you that you've got to do it. Because there's something there. Like I said, it's a karmic pattern that's returning. It's an explosion of it's a springboard. This is a springboard. February, I'm getting so excited myself. It's a springboard to your future. Now, it may not be as fireworky as I'm explaining it, but of course, everyone's different, but the seeds will be there. And even when you come back to your normal environment, there's going to be the remnants of what has happened, and then it will just develop and unfold. Very, 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 very interesting. I hope that this was of help. I hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius friends. What I'm going to do now, what is she going to do now? What are you going to do now? What is she going to do now? Now, I'm going to take the Fantasy Tarot. This was for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, I'm going to take the, calm down. I'm still going to take the other tarot, the Fantasy Tarot, and pull one card for every sign. And that too, it represents a person that potentially is in your life. It would be Aries in relation to Sagittarius the month of February. And of course, we may not have all of these roles in our life, but this is a general reading. You just find the ones that pertain to you. It could be their sun, their moon, or their rising. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So let's take a look now. What is going on between an Aries and a Sagittarius? We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Ten of Swords that represents Aries, and what their role is for you in the month of February is if you were having, it talks about difficulties, obviously, with an Aries. That is, however, that are coming to an end. And the weight is being lifted. It may also mean that the argumentative nature of the relationship is coming and closing to an end. Okay, tens are all about finishing things. Now let's go to the Taurus card. The Taurus card that is that represents Taurus is the Tower. Now, the Tower is tough stuff. The Tower is a card, and this Taurus is a card, is represented by the Tower. And for you, Sagittarius, this means that this is a person who will completely shock you. This is a person that will stop you in your tracks, make you go about face, and revolutionize things that you have to do. They will get you unawares, catch you by surprise, and they overall will overturn your life in not necessarily in a positive way. So if you can, and you don't need that kind of development or dynamics, you can, make the decision then to stay away. Then we have Gemini, and the card that is representing Gemini is the Queen of Cups. I like this Gemini. I like this Gemini indeed. This Gemini is a person who is, the epitome of what we would describe as goodness. For example, what we would imagine a grandmother, a benevolent grandmother, for example. We always hear that parents could be positive, negative, happy, loving, not loving, but usually a grandparent is a person who has much more patience with us, and they are always good. They always love us. We remember grandparents usually with such happiness and joy. This is the Gemini in your life. If you have a person surrounding you or in your life who is a Gemini, this is a person who you can count on. You can even go and knock on their door if you need money. They will be there for you. And if they don't, they'll know where you can get it. Then we go to Cancer, and the card that represents Cancer is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is the Cancer person who is there's a word in English that says is very exacting. All right, they're very specific. They're very precise. They have little patience, and this Cancer person is the kind of person who will not mince words with you. They will tell you like it is. They will tell it like it is, and they will also bring you. I always use the image of a mirror. They'll say, "Look. If you don't believe me, take a look," So this is a person who can be an ally in many ways. Leo. The Leo person is represented by the Two of Cups. Now, it might be easy for us as tarot readers to say, oh, you're going to meet a Leo person in the month of February. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. It would be nice. But of course, out of all of the Sagittarians out there, you may meet a Leo person in the month of February, of course. But here, this is also a job offer, a partnership, which is most likely. I'm seeing this reading as a job offer. It's not necessarily a job offer, but an offer for partnership. Hey, when you're on the beach somewhere taking, a trip, people might say to you, you and I have similar backgrounds. We might consider starting out as a hobby, and this is how it goes. This is the Leo person that you meet or that you have in your life. Then we have the Virgo person, who is represented by the Ten of Wands. Here too, we have a person who has unloaded their baggage, not necessarily on you, but the month of February for them represents a time when they have seen it all, done it all, and that is enough for them. They have no more patience, and they are, that expression in English, I have this much, I have no more, after that the elastic will break. This person is in a trying period. They may come to you for help, so expect that. Then we have the Libra card. The Libra card is represented by the Two of Pentacles. Usually this is a card that people say represents changes, but I'm not seeing it as representing changes. I'm seeing it as not necessarily an about face, but the Libran here is a person who will be a devil's advocate. If you say yes, they say no, but. If you say no, they'll say yes, but. Okay, so they act as a devil's advocate. Then we have the Scorpio that may be in your life, and I have this lovely Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Of all of the people in your life, this by far seems to be the most valuable for you, spiritually speaking and financially speaking. They are to be heeded. You need to listen to them. You need to have them counsel you. You need to have them close to you. Then we have a Sagittarian who may be a fellow Sagittarian, or it could be the way you yourself communicate in a interior monologue. This is the high priestess. The high priestess. Now, if it's another person, they will, I don't want to say they will show you the light. Okay, that's big words there. But this is a person who may hide something that you want clarified, or they may be, and this is more similar to what the reading is telling me from this card, is that they want you to not know about something. They want you to have faith and not ask more. Take a risk if need be. Then we have this Capricorn card. I love this card. This Capricorn is in February for you is represented by the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And they are Capricorn gallivanters. They are travelers. They are around the world in 90 days. Around the world in 70 days, around the world in 10 days. I can't remember the name of the movie. But they are a travel mate. They may be a person that you meet during the month of February. This is a person who has an idea for you. They have something that you could use, and they'll give you that. They'll talk to you about that. Now we have the Aquarius in your life in February is the Five of Wands. Now this Aquarius, how funny is this person? This person really is a player. They want to play. They want to play. They even like to chide you, joke with you, and heavy joking even. And they just want to have fun and play. And if you're in that mood, by all means, go, Then we have this Pisces card is the Five of Swords. How do you like that? 3 9s. No, not 3 9s. That was the reading before. This is 2 5s in a row. And the Pisces with this 5 of Swords is a person who may remind you of a period when you were regretful. Or this could be a person who comes to you and tells you that they have regrets in relation to you because of something. Okay, so this is interesting. This is interesting, Sagittarius. You have an interesting month of February. You are on fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Namaste. Like, share, and subscribe my video. I would love that. Bye-bye.